This is the Chinese cooking channel called Chinese Cooking Channel. Today we're doing Oxtail Stew Chinese Style. So we're going to use traditional Chinese ingredients in a slow cooker. So let's get started. I've got a big pot of boiling water going. So once the water is boiling, you're ready to put in the oxtail. These packages of oxtail. We're just going to put the oxtail into the water. So I think this step is really necessary because a lot of people don't pre-boil the meat that they cook. So it's really important to get rid of fat and impurities and some of the dirt. So there's about 5 pounds of oxtail here. So just boil the oxtail for about 5 minutes. As you can see, the water is boiling pretty good now. So it's been in there close to 5 minutes. So we're going to take out the oxtail. We're just going to run it in cold water just to rinse off the oxtail now. So just give that a good rinse. It's a good idea to pre-boil meat, usually the ones with the bones. So there's always dirt and impurities and fat that you can get rid of. So as a habit, it's a good thing to do. A lot of people don't know that, so they don't do it, but once you get in the habit of doing it, it doesn't take that long to do. So I'm just going to drain the pot again. So the oxtail has been drained now. So let's work on the veggies now. We're going to go more traditional Chinese flavor. So we've got the ginger, the fermented black beans, some garlic, and some lemon peel. And then we also have carrots and celery. So when you add lemon peel to stews and different kind of food, it gives it a distinct flavor. So these are the Chinese lemon peels. They've been dried, so you have to rehydrate them in cold water. So usually about an hour or so would do it. So just cut the celery into fairly large chunks. So they're about 1.5 to 2 inches in length. So I've got 2 large carrots here. You can use maybe 3 small ones or medium ones. So I'm going to cut the carrots into fairly large chunks. So next we have ginger here. You can keep the piece in one piece, but I'll just cut it into 2 small pieces here. So just give the garlic a good smash, just like that. So just take off the skin. So you got some garlic all together there. About 4 or 5 garlic right there. It's about 4 or 5 cloves right there. You can also put in other ingredients like onion. So I'm going to cut up an onion here. So you can add pretty well anything that you like. Green peppers, bell peppers. You can add potatoes. I think we'll add some potatoes for this one as well. So the onion, just keep in big pieces, just like that'll do. So onion also adds flavor too. So now comes the easy part. So put all your ingredients in the slow cooker. Put your oxtail first. Then you put your oxtail in first. And then put the rest of the ingredients in. So you've got your celery, you've got your carrots. Throw in the onions. And then you throw in the garlic. the black bean, the lemon peel. And next you put in 1.5 liters of water. So I've boiled the water already to make it a little faster to cook. Make sure you turn on the switch. So I put it on high, and we're gonna cook it for about 2 hours on high and then 2 to 3 hours at low. So some people like to cook it at low temperature all the way through, so you can do it for about 7 or 8 hours at low, or you can cook it all the way through at high temperature. But the way I do it is the way that I'm used to doing it. It's been about 1.5 hours, so we can add some more water at this point. But first I'm going to put in some potatoes. So I've cut up about 3 potatoes here. So I've heated up some more water, so I'm going to put another maybe half a liter in there. It's been about 3 hours now. So first we skim off the oils on the surface. So there's not too much oil here. Because we pre-boiled the oxtail first, so there's hardly any oil here. So next we're going to add about 1 tablespoon of salt. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Add about 1 tablespoon of light soy sauce. Add 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. And finally add 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. So just give this a quick stir, just to make sure all the ingredients are blended in. And then cover with the lid. So it's been about 4 hours. So we got about 6 tablespoons of cornstarch and about 1.5 cups of water. So just add the cornstarch. You might not need the whole thing, so just add it slowly. So just stir it slowly, and then the sauce will thicken. I think we'll use the whole thing. So that's pretty good. We're going to put the lid back on and continue for another at least an hour. There you have it, Oxtail Stew Chinese Style. Enjoy.